So speaking of pilgrimages, the university's spring break is a time each year in which this congregation commits to and sponsors a pilgrimage of sort for university students. And spring break at Cal starts this next week, and we have a group that this congregation has sponsored that will be traveling down to the California-Mexico border and immersing themselves in the issues of immigration that seem to be heightened and very, very relevant in our current state in this country. We're actually very blessed in the United Church of Christ to have a center that's newly launched down at the border called the Romero Center. And this group will be traveling down to the Romero Center and utilizing those services there to reflect on issues of immigration and to cross the border as a community and to meet with ministries in both Mexico and on the American side that will help reveal many of the injustices and many of the personal stories that immigrants in our country face, or those who are hoping to immigrate here. And so it's an issue. Immigration has been an issue this congregation has held dear for a while now. We have an immigration ministry team that has been instrumental in sponsoring and raising the money for this trip. And last spring break, we also took a trip to more local, to the Watsonville, Salinas area to study issues of immigration around strawberry farm workers, migrant workers, and the agriculture of our state. And so it's my pleasure to have a group take this kind of journey and for us to offer students a place to be in the experience of community and grappling with these issues and reflecting. And I think it's a gift we give them. This is where they enter that great mystery that has been talked about, that happens on a pilgrimage and walking the labyrinth of looking internally about where is God calling individuals to be on particular social justice issues, and having a place to sit with that. When students get to take a pilgrimage, they walk away from the craze of campus life and really commit to a week away, entrenched in community spirit and addressing the issue at hand. And so this morning, we're going to take a moment to commission this group, knowing that they go on our behalf. As Pat talked about being in Israel and Palestine recently, I think what's really special about these groups is that we send people on behalf, and we are journeying with them. We have blogs that we set up in order to kind of facilitate that. And this group knows that it is going on our behalf and that they will be bringing back their experiences of transformation and new learning to share with us. We'll actually have a second hour in April. This year's trip is being co-led by Adam Blondes and Tinley, Ireland, so I invite you two to come forward right now. And also invite, we have a few congregation members who are traveling, and this is another commitment we make, that it's not just a community of students traveling on these pilgrimages, but it's we bring congregation members in relationship with the students on this issue. And so those of you who are here today that are traveling down to the border, I invite you to come forward now. I know that the 9 students that are on this trip, I believe, are not with us today. I think they're preparing for their pilgrimage, finalizing some of their studies.
By getting some good sleep, I
imagine. Yeah, exactly. I will be going, the group meets this afternoon, and we'll be offering a commission at their final meeting today, and so I'll extend the prayer of this community over them at that time.
So I invite Andy Young and Stan Bogosian, Adam and Tinley to just come down a little bit further. And I invite those of us who are close to them to just reach out a hand of blessing upon them as we commission them for this trip. Would everyone like to stand and get in the act? And know that as you bless them, you are also blessing the 9 students that are coming along with them. I'll be a part of this journey for about 2 days as well. So let us join in prayer to bless these, our wonderful pilgrims to the border. Gracious God, we know that your heart stays with us as our heart goes with you. We know that in this time
this group. Guide them as seekers and as justice stewards. Be with them, even as we go with them and they remain with us. We ask